Hey everybody, when you do show up, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I really do. Um, I don't know if Miss Passion can type in here if she sees this or anything at all, but I hope she does because I noticed that she put up a post where she showed some comments that this Kenzie person has been writing. I have that person blocked, that Kenzie person. Hi, Lab Chick. Hi, Chris Demonize. Um, and anybody can tell you, I've played. Hi, Winnie. I've played your video that you made a couple of times. Hi, Marianne, and given you accolades because actually, Mr. Rourke was up on my panel a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about the person with the least, out of channel owners, the least narcissistic one in the community, the one with the most, who's the most humble and, probably the most likable. Uh, well, Annette too, like Annette and you, Miss Passion, is what we put higher. And nobody has said anything mean about you, and nobody feels any kind of way about you other than in the most positive way, Miss Passion. So I hope you see this because I don't know if you see my comments to you, but I've been thumbs upping your videos and I've been leaving positive input. And after seeing that on your community post, hi Nepatrish, Angel Baby, hi. After seeing that, oh my God, what is is you're funny. After seeing your post today, I would never I haven't spoken ill about you or Byron at all. So that upset me so much when I saw that somebody is trying to make you and Byron think that. Um, Literally, I'm very upset that somebody said that to you. And Blue, Traveler Girl. Hi, Net Net. Hi, Amy. Amy, I want to say I'm really glad that you've been appearing in our live streams lately. I really do. I mean, I'm really glad all of you are appearing, but I know that Amy also went through a really hard time in this community. And you know what's funny in Patricia is that like a second ago, I went, oh my God. And then I was like gonna say, who the hell is that in your avatar? And and then I thought, oh, what if it's her? And so I quick like didn't say anything. Excuse me, because I thought, oh shit, what if it's not Patricia? That would have been the worst thing if you said that's me. I would have been like, oh my God, you look beautiful. You look awesome. That's why I said, who the hell is it? Because I was so blown away by how awesome you look. And I mean, literally, you would have. I remember one time, not to bring up Tiffany M, but she sent me something to say, she said, oh, here, you can show that on your live stream or whatever, right? And she was in the live stream, so she knew. And So I put it up, or say, I forget what it was exactly. And then she texted me and said, just don't tell them who it's from. But I already did. Like a second, like right as soon as I said it, she texted me and said, don't who it's from. And I was literally in my live stream going, uh, 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 like that. I didn't even know what to do or say. I really didn't know like what to do. I was speechless. I was like, oh my, but right. And then thankfully she texted me right back with laughing emojis and said, I'm just kidding. Hi, Tanger. She was just kidding. Thank God. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was beside myself. I was beside myself. I want to say that I really believe that a reason that I'm here still, like living, and why I came through the chemo, the radiation, and everything with a vengeance, I guess. I mean, just like, even according to people who, like the nurses, even there, the infusion nurses and stuff, they were just like, pretty much amazed, you know? Um, my daughter's friends who are nurses will say, yeah, wow, like just the way it was. I myself like debated doing the chemo because of how scared I was of the thinking how it was going to affect me and everything, you know? But I I I feel like I came through it feeling like I never felt sick. The most thing was when I had the diverticulitis, which had nothing to do with the chemo, and the neuropathy. That's when your feet and your feet get numb and stuff, right? The neuropathy, and of course, the being bald and stuff. Hi, hidden blessings. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. First of all, let me say. I feel like the reason why I came through the way I did is because of the. I'll probably get all emotional here, so forgive me, because you guys know I'm an emotional person, proudly. A lot of people wanted me to feel alone. For a little while, I did, but I feel like now, you know me, sometimes I tend to get a little holy roller, you know. We love you, Amy. I saw my daughter, she bought me a book, so I might do some reading for you guys, because I had such wonderful, wonderful people around me. Even if my family was around me, there's 30 in the room right now. And even if not all of them are talking, I had such wonderful people around me. No, I started the comment. I meant to fucking delete the person. And it fucking started. That, oh my God, so funny. I had such wonderful people around me and still do. 32 people, even if my family included, that's far more than just my family that were wishing for the best. Family and friends wishing for the best for me. And then some wonderful, wonderful people here on YouTube around me. For me, everything was closed down there, Patricia. It was during COVID. Everything was closed. It was during COVID anyway. You know? So, I mean, that's another thing that, wow. I can't believe that. Did they take your money from it for the hidden blessings? That's terrible. I'm sorry. Night Owl is such a wonderful person, and you could tell by her name that she's the type of person who, you know, it just always seems like, there's a lot of bad people out there, and they just wish. Thank you, Winnie. Why did you have fear of me? Was it because you heard things, or was it myself? Did I make you feel that way? I like to know. I like to learn about myself. And Diane, she knew me before I had cancer, and that makes me feel so, like, if it was like because of something I was putting out there, Diane, who knows me and knew me from before, all you followed Bibles at the time, okay? Because thank you, Amy. Oh God, because I was gonna ask Diane if, like, did I become evil? You know what I mean? Did I? Hayden knows me too from before. You know what, Hidden Blessings? I'll take care of that for you. I'll fucking call for you. I really tried to embrace that cancer because I didn't want to think I was being punished for something. I wanted to think it was a lesson. I didn't want to think that God was punishing me for something. I wanted to think he was giving me a task. And I want to say to Lou that, and Cindy Infinity, I hope, would attest to this, that the other night I watched your live stream when you were walking and you had your hat on. And I really felt for you. Whatever evil rubbed off on you. I love Night Owl. And I kept saying to Cindy that it was driving me crazy that I couldn't reach out to you during what you're going through. I have a lovely wig. It's one of those lace ones. I guess they're really expensive or something. I never wore it. It's black. It's got bangs, but it's a nice one. And I told Lou, I mean, I told, not Lou, I told Cindy to tell you that anytime that you needed, in fact, if anybody wants to put my email in the room for her, because if you want that wig, you can have it. I hear it's one of those, it's very expensive. I never wore it because, like you, it was winter, and I looked at it almost like a blessing that I could just wear one of those little beanie hats. I'm not a big wig wearer. I mean, I don't know. I know some people feel that they're in, you know, I just wasn't able to, yeah, it was a lace one. I guess they were a big thing, like, a really nice one and, expensive. And I guess the cancer, whatever, they did drop it off at the oncology department there, but they were closed. See, I couldn't even. I'll send it all to you. They sent the thing that it does have bangs, and it's like the closest hairstyle to mine. With the black hair. I mean, not like I'm trying to get you to look like me or anything. It's not the same hairstyle I have now, so it was pretty much before with the black uh the black lace not black lace, black hair. My hairdresser actually, it was the day that they shaved my hair off because and if your hair is still long and going down your drain, that was another thing I heard you say about. And I said, you gotta cut it. You gotta just part with it. Can't clog the drain with it. I knew that I'd always wondered how I would look with short hair. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. It has bangs. At first, it didn't. I haven't cut the bangs into it because I'm so used to bangs, I guess. But I only wore it that one day, and then silly me like forgot, like, and I put it in a scrunchie, which didn't occur to me that it would kind of lift up off my head. And then when I looked in the mirror, my head looked really long because it was kind of lifted off my head with the scrunchie. And I was like, oh, cool. I've been going around like that. Like, and I just took it off and I didn't even put it on the stand. I don't know if it lost its shape. I don't know. I'm very thankful for YouTube during that time because when I learned, I didn't know I could get live stream and or StreamYard and still stream. I didn't know that. Thank you, Amy. I think you are too. In fact, I know the time you came up on my panel, a lot of people said we looked alike. Yeah, I didn't know. I just put it in like I normally put a scrunchie in, and it kind of lifted off my head, made my head look real long. And then, like, I just kind of touched the top of it and realized that it was like hollow. Like, it, I just never wore it again after that. I thought I was lucky anyway that it was winter time. Hi, Cindy. I was just saying that how the other day when I told you when I was texting with you during Lou's live stream when she was talking about losing her hair and the lace wig. Yeah, they did, Amy. Yeah. Thank you, Diane. No, no, no. It was just because I put that scrunchie in. Hi, Tomcat. No, it was all right. It was just, yeah. But I was just trying to say that how, you know, Lou was talking about what she's going through with, the cancer and everything. And it was like killing me that I couldn't, you know, I'm not allowed to show her support. And she's not like allowed even to receive support from me. Or I don't know, maybe she really doesn't want support from this channel. Well, no, not necessarily. I want you to say, I want you to like tell her that I didn't hate her and how like my heart, like, and then when she started saying I had a black soul in the same live stream, like, doesn't she think that hurts my feelings? The other day she said I was gonna burn in hell. And here I am, like, feeling bad, like, wanted to help this lady because I understand what she's going through. And 2 days ago, she said she wanted me to burn in hell. Can somebody get that? I can't even. I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, I can. Did I delete that person? I think so. I'll drop it for you. It's like they think that I'm not a real person. Like, bothers me that they think I'm not a real person. Thank you, Tomcat. Sorry, I did something wrong. It's okay, Chaos. We didn't turn on each other. She hated me always. She just always hated me. I never had any talking with her. Yeah, but Elliot, I never talked to her. I never got to. These people will automatically have me blocked. Night Owl went in to show her support about her son when her son was going through something, and they said Spartan Dan, and no offense, Spartan Dan, but said there's one of them, and they blocked him. No, I get that, Elliot. Cindy can tell you that I went in there and me and Lou were like we're talking to try, almost starting to talk. And they came right in and Spartan Dan blocked me 2 times. I am about. You're right, Tomcat. It isn't wasted. Cindy, I dropped the link for you. I never got to talk to her. Never. I've never had a chance to talk to Travel Girl. Hey, girl. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? I'm all
I'm
right.
okay. How are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just upset because I never had a chance even to talk to Travel Girl Lou.
Mm-hmm. I
No, I
probably
never was stuck on her, Angel Baby. She
have missed
said,
stuff. I've probably. Oh.
listen, Angel Baby, it was her and Carrie Ann who said nobody would be at my funeral. Angel Baby. It wasn't me. I am being, yeah, yeah. Oh, I thought that said to be honest. I know it doesn't make sense, but it breaks my heart to think that she thinks.
Can I interject for 1 second?
No, not Carrie Ann B. Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, not Carrie Ann B. I always usually say not Carrie Ann B and say Carrie Ann, but yeah,
Can I interject for 1 second?
sure.
Okay, because you and I have always been friends, and Lou and I have always been friends. Okay, so I'm not going to get put in the middle of anything. But what I will say is this, and this is something I have said all along.
No, but
Okay,
the other night, the point was the
Can
other night with the wig thing. I really felt for her.
okay. I know. And can you let me get to it real quick? Do you
Yeah,
mind?
sure.
Okay.
No, I know.
So I have always understood both of your positions separately, never having to do with each other, right? However, there was a time and place where you tried to come into her chat. This was months and months and months ago. And you tried to reach out and you were blocked immediately. And I kept saying, this is what is going on? Like you just tried to come in and you tried to speak to her. Okay. And I questioned it like I do always. I try to be that neutral person, but I can see both sides either way. And all
We
I'm
were
saying
getting
is
along, her and I. We were getting
everything
along.
everything is fine. And I know that there have been things that have been said. Okay. And here's the other thing. I want everybody to know that you know that I'm friends with her and I'm friends with you. And you reached out to me privately the other night. And of course, with the holidays, it's very tough. Like I have 4 children, I have family here. I'm not looking at the chat right now. I want to say hello to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all that good stuff. Okay. I don't want anybody to think I'm ignoring them. I'm just kind of focusing on what I want to say real quick. You heartfelt sent to me messages that were about the wig and about reaching out to her, because you could feel that obviously she's going through something. And part of the reason that I had reached out to you in the very, very, very beginning over a year ago was because I could understand what you were going through from two points. I had a very close family member, my mother, that went through breast cancer and survived breast cancer. And number 2, I am a hairstylist. And so I can understand that pain and that people go through when they lose hair, even if it's temporary. Okay.
Yeah.
And so part of the reason that like even way back then that like Prudently and I were in the back chat, like talking to each other while we were on panel with you, was I thought to myself, if there's anything that I can do as a give back to the cancer survivors of this world, is the fact that like I have the ability to temporarily help them feel better about themselves. And that's what they're here. Because that's a
And it was
huge,
breaking my heart the other night
huge thing.
it was breaking my heart the other night that, everybody in that room was more focused on the hate, and they kept telling her she had
I wasn't
haters.
anywhere. So this is my disclosure here. I was not anywhere at any point in time in the last 3 days because I've been so
No,
focused
I'm
on.
talking about the night when me and you were texting, and
Oh,
she was like,
right. I mean, and I
and
have
I was
not, and I
feeling
have
her
not even had
pain.
a chance to have. I've not even had a chance to have a conversation with her about it.
Right. And they kept trying to tell her, haters, haters, you're haters. And I was like,
Well,
man, I wish
just
she knew that she doesn't only have haters, she has
she
supporters too,
yes.
you know? Like it was
And so
breaking
I'm
my
telling
heart.
you, don't you think I'm always that person that will make sure the message gets.
Yeah, but you said you haven't had a chance to talk to her, right?
No, I have not had a chance to talk to her. No.
Right. And that's why I felt so desperate that I wished I could just at least have been had the opportunity, but I knew I'd be blocked immediately, even if I went in as a sock account,
Okay. Okay.
you know, because
Right.
me and her that night when me and her did almost talk and before Dan blocked me, we were getting somewhere.
Right. And
Yeah.
listen, this is where I come in, and and Elliot, I can't highlight anything right now. Elliot says Lou is lovely and she's badass. She's into a lot of cool shit. And like she's a cool yeah, she is. And I have so much good things to say about both of you. You know what I mean?
Can I say
Um,
what's still, but like what scares me is that because of there's so much positivity in this room, and I feel like I'm alive and handled
mhm.
what I went through better because of we have, and I'm not trying to be a holy roller here, but I believe and I have faith, and there's times when I have my battles and stuff within me of questioning, but I do believe I am in favor, you know? And I do believe we all are in here. I think we are in a golden light in a way
Yeah.
of things. And I think she's surrounding herself with darkness. And I
No,
think she'll feel
here's the
better.
thing. And here's the thing.
She's welcome in here
Everybody has to
anytime.
do, in my opinion, okay? Everybody has to do what they feel is right for
Over
themselves.
drink or overthink. And I'm like,
Yeah, right. They have to. Carrie and B says something great. It is awful to lose your hair and being sick. Cindy, I want to come get my hair done. Yes. And that's part of my platform of what I do in my own business. For those of you guys that don't know, I do hair, and part
but
of
it's
what I
more
have
about the
done.
hair. She's complaining about the bone pain, how she's feeling. And my point is
No,
that
I'm talking
I
about
didn't go
Carrie
through
Ann's.
any of that. But I didn't go through any of that. And I think it's because I'm in his favor. And I'm not saying she's not, but she's surrounding herself with so many people telling her of
No,
hate, 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 hate.
no.
She needs to get into a better, bright light like this. You people are the reason why I'm alive.
Listen, I literally came in tonight and I heard you, and I was like, I want to shine a light on the fact that part of what I do and part of the reason that I do what I do took a turn very quickly when I became a hairstylist. And it is because I want women, even in temporary situations, that lose hair. The owner of one of the owners of my salon, like I rent space within a salon itself. So I have my own business, but the other people that are there are they're, you know, owners and renters and things like that. One of the women that used to own down the street from us that is now with us in our rental situation, she
Yeah,
went
but
through a
it's not
huge
you. Can I understand and I appreciate what you're saying.
no,
If it was summertime, if it was summertime and
mm,
her going out without a beanie on, the woolen hat would look strange, right? But it's not. That's one of the glorious things of cancer during winter, because you can go out and you can wear that
no.
because wearing a wig sometimes, when it's not because of your choice but it's because of cancer, is a part of it. I wanted to tell her to cut her hair so that her drain didn't clog.
Well,
I
I was
wanted to
gonna
tell her she could have that wig.
So part of what
you
I
know
do and part of what my education is that not every woman loses all their hair, and not every woman has to get a full on wig. Like, so what I have done in all of my years of being a professional hairstylist is I worked with extension companies. But when I say extension companies, that doesn't mean just making your hair longer. Okay. Bear with me for 1 second. There is a lot of other options out there where you there are pieces that I do.
I am having to bear with you. I'm going to say that because I think you're missing my point. I'm not talking about this because of hair. This isn't about hair. This is about the power of positivity that you keep around you. It has
Yeah, but
nothing to
that's
do
what I'm
with
trying to
hair.
say to you is that part of the reason that I wanted to support you from the very beginning was twofold. One was I know that cancer is a very scary thing, even after you've gone through and your margins might be zero and all those other things, because I've been through it with my own mother, right? And then number two is also that other emotional part, which is losing your hair. Those are, I think, in my opinion.
Nobody's talking about Miss Passion, okay? Whoever that is in here, they can be black. Yeah, the margins were zero around where they removed the tumor, but they removed 4 lymph nodes. 2 were positive, 2 were negative.
You know, it's interesting, and I want to say this too. I for all the years that I have been through, so many family members having cancer, and I want to say this on a side note, if I may. There are so many different types of ways people can get cancer. Okay. Now, breast cancer is not just breast cancer in and of itself, right? So I actually learned something this past holiday from my own mother. We don't have a family history of breast cancer in our family, but my mother, who was the most healthiest ox that you could have ever met in your entire life, and still is to this day, she caught it on in stage 1, and she's like, nope, fuck this, I'm getting rid of this, and this is this, and that's that, and this is it. She told us this past Christmas, where my sister and I were with her, and all of our other family members were here, that it was from a calcification, not a tumor, which was really interesting in terms of like education when it comes to breast cancer. Okay.
Was that like on a scar tissue? Like, did she have a scar there or something?
No, it was a calcification that they detected with a mammogram. And it was not a tumor, because when they went in to do the biopsy, they realized then, because they probably couldn't realize what it was just in terms of doing like mammogram and all that kind of stuff. So they did the biopsy, right? And they realized it was a calcification. So it naturally kind of sprung up on its own, basically, like, which was so fucking weird. And it was like, we were like, oh, so it was not tumor based. It was not, so
do I have I'm sorry, hold on one second. I don't mean to interrupt. Do I have mods in here? Tanger. Okay, yeah. Okay. Because I'm seeing like two trolls that came in, and I was just checking to see if I had
mod and Hitting Blessings is in here.
Okay, because I'm seeing it. Okay, good. Yes, and use the black seed oil. What do you mean? Elliot, I think everybody should use it. The black seed oil. No, you're not a troll, Elliot. Everybody should use black seed oil. Yeah. I heard her talking about bone pain, her energy, a lot of things. Now,
and I don't know if I wanted everybody to know what you had when you reached out to me that day. And I know that there's a lot of pain on everybody's side when it comes to this, because it's a very sensitive subject. Okay. And you, which I have not been able to talk to Lou, you sent me text messages and you said, all of these very
I wish you would have, because it was very important.
Well, I couldn't, because it was timing and it was everything. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was dogging on you and I was not trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not only that, but you told her but she didn't reach out to you either, right?
No, she did not know that you texted me, because
I said you kept saying to her but you were saying to her in her live stream that about the hair stuff, that for her to contact you, and you had some suggestions, so she didn't reach out to you either.
If you're she and I talk, I said I will help you with any kind of like rejuvenation hair therapy, which is what I had been doing with one of the women I worked with that went through traumatic hair loss that we've been documenting over the past year due to COVID, but it was due to the medications that she was put on.
Right.
Almost the same.
I think that black seed oil capsules, Lab Chick, I'm seeing what you're writing, Elliot. Everybody in this room, as for me, it seems like it's all going through a lot of hair loss. Tandra, can we back off Carrie Ann while she's talking about her hair loss? Is she talking about she's losing her hair too?
I lost so much hair so here's the thing. Women
be one of those people like you told me, Tandra. Sorry.
Women will typically, I'll give you a little education thing for 1 second here. Women will typically lose hair in different times in their lives. Okay. So after we give birth to our children, right, we go through what's called a DHA loss in our bodies. Like it's a hormone. And so, after you give birth, a lot of times people find that they lose a ton of hair. It's a hormonal imbalance. It's a hormonal change.
I never went through it.
All this stuff, right? Listen, like
I never went through it until cancer.
And
so
some people go through it and some people don't. Now, here's the other thing. The other time you can find a difference and a change in your hair will also be when you've been under anesthesia, right?
Well, what is the question? Okay, hold on. Let me just this person says they have a question for you. Seb, they're not using their name, but whatever. It says Sally was just asking a question since people lie. Why can't she answer? What exactly was your question of why she's up here talking about fucking hair products and hair loss? How's that getting involved, Sally?
Say what?
Lab Chick, please tell her black seed oil, please. That's the only thing, and I don't know if it was mind over matter.
It was who
it says Sally was just asking a question. I don't know what their question was. Why can't she? Yeah, she says she has her own business but works for a salon.
No, so here's what I have. I work for myself.
Yeah, but she rents out a booth at a salon.
I rent my own space within an actual salon itself. So I don't have any bosses. I am my own boss.
That is her own business. Yeah, that's her own business. They rent out a booth.
The place that I was at previously, that was my own business, we incurred a lot of structural damage being in the Northeast.
Right. I would right. Well, that is owning her own license.
No, actually, if you want to play semantics, I do own my own business because I do everything myself. I have my own insurance. I have my own tax ID number. I provide myself my own products. I do my own education, everything.
It's the same as somebody owning their own restaurant, but they're renting the industrial space. You rent your own industrial space, but you own the business. You own all the tools. You own everything, but you rent the industrial space.
No one does anything for me.
Yeah.
Patrice goes, are you from the IRS?
Why was she begging TH? Okay, so she wasn't. So now you get blocked because you've asked your questions and now your questions are being ridiculous. Yeah, now you get blocked.
Well, you want me to answer that? I mean, I can gladly.
You weren't begging her for help. You've already answered it. That's a stupid thing. Why would you even be begging that woman for any kind of help?
I wouldn't be begging anybody for any help.
You said she offered resources for certain plans, and her resource was how to not report 50 cents more than you should in order to receive all the benefits from the government that you can. And that was going to be her fucking, where you thought it was going to be a phone number to a resource in your area to help something. It wasn't. It was to not report 50 cents more when applying for government resources. And that's the fact of the matter. It is. I feel like good luck to everybody in here. And I want you to know, Cindy, that we know you get attacked. that was some stupid ass questions they were saying there.
I have no problem answering any
Mm,
questions because I have
mm,
there's nothing
mm.
that I've done that has ever been wrong.
And that's stupid to say, why were you begging her for help? No, 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 no. She offered the help of, she knew resources, and she had also said she lived in Connecticut at the time. So it makes sense. So, you know, they asked their
Here's the thing.
question, they got their answer, that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
point was that for you, Lou, I want you to know you're welcome in here. I understand, Lou, that right now you're at this point where you're feeling a lot of pain, and you said to me that I know how it is. But I'm going to tell you something. Let me ask Hidden Blessings. Hidden Blessings, when you were going through breast cancer the same time that I was, did you feel the way? I don't know if you've been reading and seeing how Lou is being. Were you that way in comparison? Now, I'm not saying she's lying. What I'm saying is, I feel like if she is that way, it's because she doesn't have, if she's a righteous woman who has faith and believes, okay? I know she believes in a little different things
can
than we
I?
do,
Mm.
but
Here's the other issue. I'm not going to sit up here because I love you both, and I will never
no,
be
I'm
in the
not putting her
middle.
down. I'm
I know you're
inviting
not.
her.
I know you're
I'm
not. I know
inviting
you're.
her to come here
I know
and
you're not.
not be judged, be very welcomed. I've never had the opportunity or
Well, no.
been fortunate enough to even be able to have a conversation with the woman. So, um, I'm saying, even if she wants to be in a different name or just privately email, whatever it is,
I just
but
wanted
there
to get
is
through
people
saying what I
in
wanted to
here.
say.
I get it. That's exactly why I went live. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, Cindy.
Well,
I know I'm coming off that way, but my point wasn't about just the hair loss. It went a lot
no,
deeper.
I wanted to come on with you because I know what you sent to me, and I want people to understand what you sent to me.
I
Because
did say that. I'm
people,
disappointed that you didn't do it and reach out to her.
I
And I
also
get
said
that.
it's a very bad time because you know
I
how
get that.
things are. Yeah,
I get that. But
that's not me
it may not
being
have gotten to where it got now,
no. But
though,
here's
is
the
a
other
week
thing.
ago.
But here's the other thing too. Things have to stop at a certain point. Okay,
Right.
and
I'm more concerned for her health. And Mark Kessler.
well,
I haven't seen Mark Kessler around. Mark Kessler, please. If you are listening to this, please, please, please say hello. Because the other day I saw a whole debacle going on in another chat room. But the first thing and the only thing that stays with me about that whole debacle in another chat room is that you said you were leaving YouTube and you said goodbye, everyone. Now, I've known Mark Kessler for a very, very, very long time, and I need to know that you're okay. So if you're listening, please, please, please say hello. Miss Passion, very important to me that you know, for you and Byron, that I have no ill will towards you. I have none. I think you're two of the most likable people in this community. So please do not, please don't feel and believe awful things. Please. For the most part, I really want to just say that there's a lot of people, some people are blocked, a lot of them are sock accounts, but I do go through the block list, and I will unblock people to give them another open door,
well,
because I know that
you
people's
usually do
feelings
that.
change. Huh?
You usually do that.
Yeah, I know people's feelings change every day, and
Well, they
every
do, but
day is a
I
new day.
have. All right, you finish what you're gonna say, and then I'm gonna say what I
I'm
gotta
done.
say.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you. I am just trying to say how you reached out to me when she hasn't gone live very much, because she is not feeling well.
I
And when
know.
she, And when she went live the other day, you reached out to me separately and said, oh my God, and like had sent me these very heartfelt messages. And I said, I will definitely make sure she gets the messages that you're sending to me. Okay. And if for those of you guys that don't know, SG just sent these very heartfelt messages and saying how, she didn't know what Lou was going through. Is she going through chemo? Is she going through this? And I don't personally, I'm not here to speak on any of it. I don't really know. I know it's not great. I just know that she's going through a lot. And so you continue to say, I have this wig and I have this. And if she's struggling with like hair loss and things
Yeah,
of
but
that
it's
nature,
not. Right. But it's not about just the wig though, because
wait.
now I am reading that she's going through a lot of stress,
Well,
so
yes,
I want
yes.
her
So
to know.
yes. So
Yeah.
we were continuing to. I just said I will speak to her when I can. It's a tough time of year. I have 4 kids. I'm hosting people for Christmas
Well,
Eve, Christmas
maybe
Day,
she's
and all
listening
that.
now. Maybe she's
But
listening.
here's the thing. I will not ever discredit things that people do from a very heartfelt standpoint ever. Okay. And so none of which you said or none of which you sent to me, I don't think it's coming from an ill place. I think it's coming from a very heartfelt, genuine place. And so I wanted to take the time to have the conversation when I can with her offline about it. It's nothing that has to happen on YouTube. It is nothing that has to
I
happen.
know, but it's
here's
okay.
the other thing.
Hi, Kendra. Hi, Kendra. Hi,
But
Day
here's
Day.
the other thing. The other thing is this.
She's so bossy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes. Am I bossy pants
Because,
now, or you're not bossy?
And my fucking Gmail is bossy pants.
I will
and
definitely be bossy for a hot
me.
second. Because when I love
For a hot
somebody,
second. She sure knows how to make a short story long. Just kidding.
I do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I do. And then I'm done. Because here's the thing. When I love people and I understand where they're coming from within their hearts, I understand that I have to not just infiltrate and just do it. You have to talk to both sides at a time when both people will be receptive to the message.
We hope. We can only hope.
Shut up.
It's always out there.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. I do. But you come at things a different way than I do.
Absolutely.
You do. You come at things a different way. And we've had our hard times, but we keep them off YouTube. That's what we do. We don't, that's a big that's a big thing. Yeah.
If we do, then we actually get through.
Yeah, we blow right over it.
Absolutely. And here's the thing that I will not do. For the people that I care about, I'm not going to do shit online just to have clicks and views and this, that, the third. The people that I actually care about, I will actually take my time. If it takes a few days or if it takes a week or whatever, I will take the time to make sure somebody understands.
Right.
What you said to me meant something.
But I was really hurt because in that same live stream, she said I had a black soul.
I don't give a shit about what happened in live streams and all that. And I'm not.
No, but you just breezed over my feelings.
I'm not.
But you just breezed right over my feelings.
I am not negating things. You also understand how people can come back and they can be very hurt and then they lash the fuck out and they just say what they want to say.
Okay, Kendra, let me answer Kendra. Kendra, that was her whole live stream. During I was doing commentary on a live stream that Lou was doing, where the whole live stream had prayer hands in her chat praying for my cancer to come back. And she was actually but prior to that, oh, you blocked her? Oh. I wanted to answer her. Because she didn't say, she came in and said hello. So she did the right entry. Can you unblock her, please? Yes. Thank you, Tandra. Please. I'd appreciate that. If people have questions, I want to answer them. Just like Cindy did. Yeah. Yeah. Because her whole live streams, and Cindy, you know that if you wanted to say yay or nay to the fact that her whole live streams were like with What's Up in there, Bobby Ramos, and people who were just bashing me, bashing the shit out of me. Thank you, Tandra. Hi, Kendra. Right, Kendra. I understand that. Sorry. Yeah, but she did come in and say hello, so I didn't feel negative about Kendra. I felt like at least they hear, she heard me say, at least people come in and say hello. So, yeah, thank you, Kendra. She's good at her job too, Kendra. We welcome you here. We do. We are. No. I love this live stream. I really do. Yep. It's okay, Kendra. Don't get feisty. We welcome it. It's okay. She's saying, damn, good job. That's what she means. Damn, good job. No, she says, damn, that was a good job, Tanger. Woohoo, you on it, girl. Damn. It happens so much, Tomcat. I saw another one, Tiffany, saying, yeah. And Tomcat, thank you for acknowledging that. Because a lot of people will go, I don't have nothing against Lou, and I don't have nothing against you. You've all done bad things. And it's like, no, that's not true. That's like accusing somebody who's like walking down the street and gets mugged.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Asking for it. Like, because Tomcat said, hi, Sharon. Because Tomcat said, I can't imagine the pain of witnessing an entire live stream hating on me.
Well, it's very difficult. And you know what? Here's the thing. I think that we've all been through it at one point or another.
I don't think so. Not like that, man.
Well,
has anybody ever had a whole live stream with prayer hands?
Okay.
With prayer hands that you got cancer? And the only reason why you went through it is because you liked me.
Exactly.
So imagine that pain for me.
Exactly my point. The fact of the matter is this: the ones that actually have balls to stand up and have clout for what they say.
But I feel pain for you for doing that. Like that's
it doesn't.
I respect you and admire you and feel pain too. Feel your pain too. Like,
here's the thing.
You know?
Here's the thing. Would I have done it had I not had the you know what? It happened before that. It happened on a very slippery slope, you know, when very under the radar a year ago.
No, it wasn't a year ago when she did that to you.
Who?
TM?
No, not TM. I'm not talking about TM. No.
But I just want to point something out. And I like to always say this. There's, okay, so what, 77 is 140. So 142. So 140 ears are listening right now. That is picking up speed. What is that? Like a moral snowball turning into a avalanche, you know, just picking up speed.
Mm-hmm. You and I do not ever always agree. We do not always see eye to eye,
but we're making progress.
We don't have to. We don't have to see eye to eye.
No, you don't.
We don't.
No,
but we can respect each other's opinions, and that's the point that I'm trying to make too. But here's the thing. Everything that ever started about me and turning it downfall was, yes, like you said, because I came here.
Yeah. They wanted to isolate me and look at we're growing. Look how big, how much we're growing.
People have their own brains.
Isn't that great?
Yes, it is great.
They wanted to isolate us. They wanted to silence the positivity of this room.
Here's the thing. There were a lot of fucking things that people are going to say that I don't agree with.
Yes, I pray for her health too, Kendra. We all do. Absolutely.
I'm missing the chat, so I apologize if I'm not looking at
you can't see the chat, but I could pin every comment if you'd like. Can you see it when I pin it? Right. Can you see it when I pin it?
I'm not. I can see it when you. Yeah. So guys, please forgive me. I'm talking off the rip here because, you know, again, I'm on, well, not borrowed time, but yeah, I'm borrowed time.
I love you too, Sharon.
you know, I can see why things happen in certain respects, and then I am totally baffled about other things. Okay?
Uh-huh.
I actually am. Like, there are definitely things that I'm very baffled about.
You talk to Sharon almost every day, because I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said, I forget what they said. I talk to Sharon every single day practically. Like, just even if it's just for a minute, like driving down the street and I see something, I'll call her up just like as if she lives in the same town. And they go, "You do?" I said, "Yeah, I think we all kind of do." I said, "Cindy does. Fucking a lot of people do talk to Sharon
I
every day
send
on the
texts.
phone."
I sent, and it's funny. I go through periods where I send texts to everybody, you know, like family and friends and this, that, and the other. And then there are certain YouTube people that I will always send text messages to, you know,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
no
you
matter
know
what
what?
it is.
Night Owl, you're funny right there. Night Owl just said something very pivotal. Very pivotal. Look at, she said, Bobbles comes in this chat often, Kendra. And she says, she's not even saying it bad in a bad way. She goes, even though she always has a beef, she still comes in here. And we still let her in here. And the other night,
Well,
I thought that was an awesome. And then she said, nice you are
that was
here,
the other
Kendra.
night. Bear with
I
me,
thought
guys.
that
I'll
was
be
a
right
great live stream the other night too.
back
And we
here.
always say I love you before we hang up. Yep, don't even, I just get tears in my eyes just then. Yep, we do always say love you. And I thought that was an awesome chat the other night with Bobbles when she came in, and Sunshine, I felt, was like better than I was, because with me and Bobbles, I was exasperated. And but Sunshine and Bobbles, actually, the way they stayed in there, I was done. Like, like me, I'm always like, boo, I know, right, Day Day? Me too. Um, and Bobbles, if you're listening, come in. Spartan Dan, Dom, Stephanie Dawson, all of them. I loved the other night's chat. Wasn't it nice? Oh, I'm getting tears in
I
my
don't
eyes
think I
now.
heard that live.
You didn't hear
But
that live? Oh, what a great live it
But
was.
here's the other thing. I had heard at some point that Bobbles and you had made a truce. Like, you're not going to talk about her
No, it
son.
wasn't really a truce. We don't
No,
want.
no, no. I'm sorry, an agreement or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was just kind of a means to an end that we're
Yeah,
not
but if
going
you
to
didn't
get.
see that, yeah, but listen, Cindy, you have got to watch the Christmas Eve live and watch the last hour in order to know,
Well, and
because
here's the other
that was
thing.
yeah.
I've never
Oh,
done
you
anything.
missed the end.
I have never done anything to Bobbles for her to dislike me. You know, part of this stuff started because I was here just supporting you. And I was sticking
No,
up
it's
for
okay to not hate anybody else. Yeah. It
you
is, but
understand.
we're still growing. But so it's not wrong.
No, no.
It's not wrong. It's not
Oh,
about
you're
clicks
saying
and
me?
views, but the numbers don't lie to the fact that more people are about being positive than they are negative. And that was the proof. That was what I wanted to prove, was that by I wanted to prove that more people wanted better behavior out of people. And so I know it sounded kind of like, nope, you have to behave right. You don't get to behave that way. You don't get to behave that way. And we knew that YouTube probably wouldn't take notice, but maybe they will, by the numbers. If the people show that, no, even though maybe for a long time, good people have been turning the other cheek on thinking they're not lowering themselves. But I really think it was a good analogy of the having to lower yourself, of the Achilles tendon, your Achilles tendon. Like, if somebody who is hiding underneath your car is going to, no, Mr. Tim, no, we need to understand that in order for I walked into a store tonight and they had their TV up, perched up, and it was the day after Christmas and they were showing war. They were showing tragedy, you know. And I said, "Oh God, there we go, some more tragedy the day after Christmas." And the clerk looked at me like, "Yeah, like it's to be expected." But history doesn't always have to repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
History doesn't always have to repeat itself.
No, but
One of the
here's the
great
thing.
things about social media and about this platform is basically it's here. We can do with what we want with it. The only thing they're interested in is where the money generates. So if the money generates in the evilness of things and we all turn the other cheek and hope it goes away, I guarantee you it's not going away.
Well, here's the other thing too. Okay. And I'm going to ask you a question and I'll put you on blast for a hot second.
Mhm.
I had no idea what was going on because, like I said, I was gone for a few days. And in your community page, you're like Lou and Trey and this and that. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on there?
Because Sharon got sick of seeing the my daughter being blamed,
I
pulled in by
listen.
this whole thing. So she put that out there. But I also read what Lou is writing and I'm picking up what she's laying down and so
Lou,
every day is a new day. But every day is a new day. Those comments are yesterday's. Today is
but
today.
that's exactly what I'm saying. They never had anything to do with any of that.
No, they did.
Mm-mm. I beg to differ.
Did you watch Sharon's videos?
I did.
So you think Sharon made
You
those up?
really think that Lou and Trey were the ones? I mean, I'm not going to try to call things out, but you really think that Lou and Trey are the ones that are trying to do that kind of stuff?
They did. Sharon showed the proof.
No, I don't think that they're the ones that started it. I
How can
personally,
you?
I'm just telling you, I personally understand what you're going through, but I personally believe that they were not the ones to start any of that.
How are you negating the proof? Good night, Mr. Tim.
I'm not negating much because I haven't seen a lot, but I'm just trying to say
Did
that
you
I
see
don't.
Sharon's videos on shooting the shit with Sharon V? Because if you haven't, then you need to go watch them. You can't negate voice recordings.
Excuse me one second. Sorry.
I really hope she is gone to watch those videos.
Sorry, my son.
Oh, okay, Carrie Ann B.
No, I'm just saying that, like, I don't
No,
think
did
that.
you see the videos? Can somebody drop the links for those two videos in here of shooting the shit with Sharon V? Yeah, you can't negate voice recordings. That's right there.
Okay. I don't think that anybody was trying to target you or your daughter. That's what I believe.
Okay, Cindy. Okay, Cindy. Listen, go watch those videos and then tell me what you think. You have to. You can't have an uneducated opinion. You have to go over and watch those two videos on shooting the shit with Sharon V. But I'm still being nice to Lou. I don't understand what it is you want to say. Are you trying to say
For
I did
me?
that? Yeah.
For me? Oh no, I'm not saying you're not being
So did
nice to
you see
Lou.
the videos or not?
No, I'm not. Don't
Did you
please
see the
don't.
videos or not? Yeah, I get well, but you got to read the but I could, yeah, I guess I could. But you
Wait,
can't deny
when were these videos done? And
yesterday.
for the videos were done yesterday
Yeah.
of them talking about your daughter?
No, not my daughter. About just saying that they're the ones who went after Okay, go watch the videos.
Oh, about not your daughter, about somebody's son.
Yeah, you got to go watch the video, Cindy. But regardless of that, what I'm saying is at this point now, Lou either, yeah, fake friends, right? So she'd rather be, she could come here because at the end of the day, Lou's friends over there are going to be fake. And I feel like that's going to make her feel sicker. I feel like that will make her feel sicker.
Over at Bobbles.
Yes, because they're going to be fake friends.
Yeah. Yep.
Whereas here, it's not that that's going to make us friends that they dug in that stuff, but at least taking accountability for what they did. I can forgive that. Like, that's fine. I don't even have to forgive anything. They did what they did, but to move away from the situation and come where
I don't think that anybody
better.
over in the other space is necessarily a good thing. And I agree with that. I do.
It's not that I've never had an argument with Lou, Kendra. That's the thing. I've never had any kind of conversation with her. Every time we tried to talk, people would block me.
Kendra, the thing of it is with Lou is that there has never been a level playing field for them to just talk.
Yeah, they block us.
She, like SG, has never been somebody that was negative towards her right from the rip. But because of the things that have happened, and I've said this to both of you guys,
and you witnessed it. I mean, we were an inch away from being fired, and Spartan Dan swooped in and blocked me.
I was the one that said it. I was the one that said it.
Yeah, I know. And then he threatened you too.
He goes, "Oh, Sin, chill out, hun." Really?
That's what he said here. Yeah, chill out, hun.
When I questioned, I said, "Why was SG blocked? She was just coming in here very peacefully."
Yep. And Lou was fine. And then as soon as they said that, it was like they convinced her once again that I was a hater. But I don't hate her.
No, and that's what I want everybody to understand is that, like, when you messaged me the other day, you were so super.
Oh my God, I was beside myself. I wanted so badly to be able to reach out to her. First, because she said the drains were being clogged.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
You gotta stop with the negativity because I know you want
to. What negativity? What negativity? That's what I don't understand. Can anybody tell me if this was a negative live stream?
Can I finish? Listen.
You just told me you didn't even watch the video, so you're not speaking from an educated standpoint.
You know what? You can act however you want. I am trying to say something to you. Because I understand, because I am coming from the same.
I don't think you do understand.
Or maybe I don't, but I do.
Because you didn't tell her how I felt, and maybe we wouldn't be where we are if you actually would have reached out to her.
Okay, so 2 days would have made a big difference.
2 days? It was a week ago.
No, it was 2 days ago.
No, it was a week ago.
It was not a week.
You just said yourself, you knew how badly I felt. And I reached out to you and said, can you please reach out to her?
This was a 2 days ago thing.
Yeah, it was a 2 day ago thing. It was her. I mean, I have the text messages. It's not a big deal.
No, here's the thing. What I'm going to say to you. You are not ill-intended. I'm not putting you down. You have to understand that. I'm not in any way. Hurt people can say things, and we're all hurt in certain situations, right? I mean, the reason I came in here tonight was because I could hear the pain in your voice talking about loss of hair, and I know what that is like.
No, but you don't even know what I'm talking about. It was about not pain at all. The tears were of joy. Those were joyous tears. There's a difference.
Okay.
I don't know why people always mistake tears with pain.
You have to understand too that I come in as a very conscientious, heartfelt person.
I know, but if you just came in the middle of it, then you should have what
Well, then
rewound it,
I
I
guess
guess. Yeah, because those were tears of joy.
am
That was
I am just
gratefulness.
trying.
That was
Can you
graciousness.
listen? I am just trying to tell you something, okay? I have stuck up for
I don't
you.
have any
And
number for Lou, Kendra, but I did drop my email if she'd like to email me, Kendra. Absolutely. You're right. And I agree. I can only put my email up if somebody else wants to put my email up again. It's bossypants at 68. Well, not at bossypants68 at gmail.com. It was also, I wanted to come up so that um Miss Passion doesn't think I was talking about her because Kenzie was telling her that I am. And I do think for some reason, um, yeah, I don't know if but here's the thing, Hidden Blessings. I wasn't an inch away. We were an inch away. I could tell, and I'm sure Cindy could attest to this, that uh, it didn't seem like Lou even had ill will when we got that couple of sentences in one on one. Um, she seemed like, oh, okay. She
when
was
you were in her
ready to
chat,
talk to me. Yeah. She
yeah.
and Bobbles,
Why do
Luna,
you think
and Dan, they fucking swooped
exactly?
right in.
And I
Swooped
said this from
right
the get-go.
in.
I said
Yeah.
you never had the chance to get it in with her outright.
Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. So I needed to make this live stream today because they think they're so mistaken.
But
They think that cancer made me think I got a second chance at life.
well,
Cancer made me realize every day is a chance at life.
but here's the thing I want to ask you.
Mhm.
Why all of a sudden on your community post are you outing Lou and outing Trey?
Because that was yesterday. And I didn't out them. Sharon made videos and outed them because she's my friend. And she saw that
You
was
didn't, I
pain.
didn't say
That
anybody
was
wasn't.
pain. See, Sharon, Cindy, that was pain. What they were doing to my daughter. You think that what I was crying of joy, saying how much these people, I owe them my life. I owe each and every one of you people in this room, my friends. You guys are my friends. I owe each and every one of you my life. My life. This isn't what I call clicks and views. This is what I call you. Every breath, every person is a breath of life in here. We are, we are, we are bringing. We're gonna breathe back life into life. I'm tired of seeing evil win. I'm tired of it. We're no longer gonna say, don't lower yourself to their level because the worst thing that somebody can do is slash your Achilles tendon and they're going to get real low to do it. So you always have to keep your eyes low. And if you have to go low to protect your Achilles tendon, then you do it because there's never been a great general that said to their troops, ignore them and they'll go away. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. You know? Yes, and she gave me a Christmas gift. Sharon gave me a Christmas gift. I didn't think she would do that. And yes, people would maybe say, but here's what she did. The day before, Babos was saying, and believe me, I don't hate Babos. Once again, I want to say I don't. But she was saying she felt a peace because she knew Lou and Trey didn't do that. And SG and Sharon just want to get out of it, right? But here's the thing is that why was she feeling peace? Why can't we all just feel peace and support each other and move on like from this? Like
Right.
when
But
I saw that video and she, and I loved her response to someone. They said, wow, even on Christmas. And she said, I know, I thought about it. I debated if it was, good to do it on Christmas, but next Christmas. because this was the third Christmas that I was going into fucking so stressed. Even my daughter said she did happen to Google her own, not Google, whatever, put in her own name, and a video came up about her. That's fucked, man.
So can I interject for 1 second?
Well, you always gotta, if you're gonna be like, you're either for me or against me, because I don't want you to be a weak link in the chain. You have to fucking understand that when you
Really?
try
You think I'm a weak
to,
link?
no, I don't want you to be.
So I'm
I'm
going to
saying
interject something that is going to be something.
strengthen us, right? Not weaken us, because I want you to be clearly informed before, like how you just a minute
I'm
ago,
just
you
going to
thought my
say
tears were out of pain. You thought my tears were out of pain, right? And you had
I
misinterpreted that.
I have empathy and sympathy for when a friend I feel is in
Right,
duress.
but I wasn't in pain. So I'm
Well,
just
okay, then my
saying
bad.
that
Then I guess I shouldn't have come in to be a friend. No,
no, you
let
should
me.
have. But listen, you should have heard me when I keep trying to tell you that when you say I have to stop with the negative, but I really think this this live stream is based on positivity.
The
But you're
only thing
telling
I'm
me I'm
going to
being negative.
I never said you're being negative.
You did. You said I had to stop with the negativity.
I said you had to stop
With the
with all of
negativity.
the
That's what you
banter.
said.
Well, I'm
No,
sorry.
you said the negativity.
If I said negativity, then my apologies. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Because I will take accountability. Okay.
Okay.
The one
All
thing
right.
I will say is this. Anytime I had your back, anytime I had Lou's back, anytime I ever had Tiff M's back, okay, Sharon's back, okay, the one person I would get text messages from, guess who?
Were they good or bad?
Oh, they were not good.
Who are they from?
Bobbles.
Yeah, because she didn't want you to be fucking happy.
Threatening me that she's going to threaten people because I was a mod in their chat or this, that, the third. Okay. I've never
We
been a
know that,
mod
but
in
you didn't
yours.
watch the ending of the Christmas Eve live stream. You have to watch the ending of the Christmas
So
Eve.
this is going to completely negate what I'm about to say. What I was
Yes.
about to say was I've always taken up for the people that I have held in my heart and have supported.
I know, but you know what? I know this is going to sound fucked up to everybody right now, but I have a place in my heart for Bobbles. You know, I do. I have a place in my heart for her. I can't help it. When she's fucking sometimes up on her live stream, when she's actually had a little way too much.
Then I probably have no much more to say to you because she's the one that I've had the issue with
I
from day
know,
one.
but you have to watch the Christmas Eve live stream. But you have to watch the ending of the Christmas Eve live stream.
Then you know what? Here's the thing. I never actually did anything to her directly.
Nobody did, but she really, really, you got to watch it. It seems like I felt moved by, I know she just made a video being a dick. That's why I came on live. My point, even when I came live, I was shaking. I wanted to do commentary. I wanted to show what a dick she is. Okay. But I got,
I'm not trying to show what a dick she is.
then I saw Miss
moved on
Passion.
from it.
I know, but I'm telling you how I felt. But now you feel like you have nothing to say to me.
Sharon, what's just unacceptable?
I know, Tomcat. It was a few minutes of kindness, and I'm stupid, and I keep hoping for the best.
Listen, if she said nice things to you, then listen, I've never been anything but kind to you.
She doesn't say nice things to me. She doesn't say nice things to me. And instead of her going after Sharon, I'm like hoping that she's going to say, oh, you know what?
I've had your back. I had Sharon's back. I will never turn on somebody. I won't. I will not.
I'm just waiting to see what she does. I know I saw the fucking live stream there. I not her live stream. I saw her washroom rant or whatever it was. I saw it and it made me shake. And I was so pissed that they're still trying to say it was a lie. But you didn't even watch those videos. So there's no way you could say those videos are a lie. There's
Wait,
no possible way
I am
that,
trying to
listen,
tell you what has happened with me. I don't have to
I
watch
know,
every
but I came
video.
live to talk about what was happening with me and I'm not being able to. Do you understand? That's why we have live streams. I'm not trying to be mean, but there's 78 people in here, and I'm hoping 28 of them are Bobbles people that are going to say, yeah, Bobbles, we want you to take this olive branch and not attack Sharon tonight. Because if she attacks Sharon tonight, as opposed to listen to, because I don't always have 80 people, okay? But so I'm assuming that's 30 people that watch the Christmas Eve live stream and said, okay, they've got to be, it's got to be. I don't go up 30 people just like that.
Oh,
So
but when you say that you tag me in your live or whatever you do, you get the
I
most
know, but
views.
listen, you're not hearing me about every day is a new day. And I don't want to attack her because she's going to attack Sharon. I want to see
What?
if she attacks Sharon.
Who
She
is
said she's going
attacking
to attack
something?
Sharon. That's what I'm saying, but Cindy, you didn't watch the videos.
Listen, Sharon says right there, Bobbles calling, threatening you was unacceptable, Cindy. She wasn't calling me. She was threatening me.
She called you?
She threatened me to threaten Lou when I was a mod in her chat about
I
her
know, but how
son.
long ago was that?
What?
How long ago?
2 months ago?
Okay. So every day, that's what you're losing here. Cancer didn't give me the thought that I had
I'm not
a
losing
second chance at
anything.
life. It made me realize that I have 365 fucking chances of life every fucking day.
Listen,
What are you missing here? What are you missing? What are you
I'm not
missing?
missing anything. I was
What are
actually
you
being a
missing?
friend to you.
But you're not hearing me.
No, I
I'm
am.
happy
You
to
keep
be
saying that I'm
here.
missing these chats, I'm missing these lives. I'm like,
No,
dude, I know what was done to me,
you're
and I
missing
know
my
where I stand.
happiness and my gratefulness.
Listen, I'm just saying to you, and I'm sorry, like, I have always been a friend to you. I've always been a friend to
I
Lou.
know,
I've
and
always
I
been a
never
friend to Sharon,
questioned it.
and I will not waver upon
I
everything.
just don't want to keep defending myself, Cindy, and you're
Why?
making me
Why the
have
heck
to.
would you? Who are you defending yourself to? You're not
To
defending yourself
you
to
right
me.
now.
Listen
Yeah.
to me. You're not being anything other than what you've always been.
Thank you, Adair. You're exhausting me, Cindy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm
I
exhausting
love
you.
you. I love you. I do. But I
No,
just want to
I'm.
spread this.
I don't
I
want to
just want
exhaust
to be
you.
happy. I just want to cry tears of joy.
Listen.
Is that okay?
Well,
I'm alive. I just want to cry tears of joy. Is that okay?
don't gaslight me in that respect, please. Please don't.
I'm not.
Because I come up here and I respect you, and I've always been a
I
friend.
know you
and
do. I just don't want to dig in dirt.
Excuse me?
I don't want to dig in the past. I want to see
Oh, no.
Bobbles
I
next
was
movie
just trying to
from this
simply
point.
ask what your community post was. And you know what? If that's digging in the dirt,
Thank you,
then I
Carrie.
apologize because you can't handle it.
I can handle it. I just don't want to. I'm strong enough
No.
to know what
Here's the
I'm
thing.
looking at. And I'm
No.
looking at 25 to 30 more people listening that are going to feel like we made a fucking difference on Christmas Eve. That's all. You didn't watch it. You don't know how I feel.
I have understood every single day other than the past 3 fucking days. So I'm
Thank
sorry
you,
if I missed
Amy.
the past 3
I'm
fucking
proud
days
of you.
as being a friend to you.
It's not
Okay?
about being friends with
You know
them,
what?
Angel. It's
Don't
about
tell me that I
coexisting
missed
in
the
the
last
same
3 days.
city. Yes, but I'll defend Sharon. Listen, what I'm saying is I'm looking at the amount of people in the room. Okay. There's 78. And those people, based on what I saw of people who came in here on Christmas Eve, right? It piled up to, oh, I'm looking at the numbers not as clicks and views, but as hearts and ears. Okay. That's what I'm doing. I'm just looking at that as that many more hearts and that many more ears that are going to make the difference, that we really all do just want to live peacefully and coexist. And Bobbles, who's also driven in a way of clicks and views, and I don't say that in a bad way, okay, we'll see that, okay, maybe my people really do want this. And they're waiting to see what she does. And they're waiting to hear what we say. And I am going in the best way I see possible for us all to peacefully coexist on this earth and maybe make a difference. That's all. I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
Right.
If I have a place in my heart for Bobbles, it doesn't make me a bad person.
Okay.
It doesn't mean I love you less, or I would fight for Sharon any less. I'm just putting it out there to these 30 more ears, or 60 more ears and 30 more hearts. That's all. I'm just doing how I feel that I'm here for. I'm here by the grace of God to myself. Can I just go with that?
You know what? I'm not here to negate any of that. And I'm sorry that if I came in to defend you and to be a very strong person for the beliefs that I have.
Hi, Christy. Hello to anybody I've missed. You know I would defeat Sharon in a second.
What's that?
Here, but I will defeat Sharon.
Well,
Defend Sharon in a second. You know I will. And I heard the threat in Bob's voice.
Here's the thing. I do the same thing.
I heard them denying that fact. That is fact. That's fact is fact. Her videos are fact. It happened. But I wanted Lou to know that. So here's the thing. If Bobos wants to remain supportive of Lou, but Lou wants to be in a place where she actually is, without even having to say it, accountable for the fact that she did do something and not let me and Sharon take accountability for something that she did. Sure, out of anger, we can all understand that.
Well,
but if she stays over there and attacks Sharon for it, it's going to be fake friends. She's going to have fake friends over there. Now over here, I want Bobbles to know that she's also got somebody, at least me, who will give her a chance to be part of a community. And all of us just move forward and remember that every day there's people who die in their sleep, but we woke up, and that's another chance of life. That's all I'm saying. Sharon did what she did as my friend, man. That was, and like I said to somebody, I talk to her like every day, like she lives in the same town, you know? And when I heard Bob's video today, I was upset. I really was. I was shaking. Then I saw him as passion, thinking I'd talk about her, and that made me upset, broke my heart. I want to say once again, hello to anybody who I missed coming in here. Christy Sandridge, it means a lot to me you're here. It really does. It really does. It means a lot to me that you're here. I feel like if, like, saying, remember that Mr. Gorbachev or whatever, take down that wall. I feel like it's just a brick in the wall taken down. Cause
that's a really good sentiment, except when nothing has been done to somebody and they take up an argument and
I understand, but you've got to watch the end. I'm sorry if I want to believe that it was a Christmas miracle.
Okay.
I just keep wanting to believe it was a Christmas miracle.
Because nothing else will be heard.
No, watch the end of fucking the Christmas Eve live
I'm talking
stream.
about what happened with me where I can be very relevant and understand what you're going through. You know, not everybody
I know, but
understands
I'm
the
happy. What are
level.
we? Can you understand what I'm going through? I'm happy. I still believe in a Christmas miracle.
Okay, good for you.
We're not going to sit there and make up with them, but we're not going to keep fighting
Here's
with
the thing that
them.
I do. And maybe this will resonate, and I'm not mad and I'm not coming at you. This is what happens with me. When someone does me dirty, I don't have to ask twice for forgiveness.
I'm not
I'm
asking for
just
forgiveness.
not going to
No, no, no,
engage
no, 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 no.
anymore.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
Well, I'm just not going to engage anymore.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm not asking
Winnie,
because
I
I'm not
know it's
admitting
not
I
about
did
me.
anything because I didn't
Winnie,
do anything wrong.
I want you to understand something, Winnie. No, it's not about me. I'm very passionate because I care about SG. I care about other people. And I also know what's been done to me.
No, I haven't,
So,
Sharon.
so I am just saying from my own standpoint.
Fire 420 came in and fired a shot off Sharon. See, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see. I don't see everything what's going on. I understand Santa baby steps. Right. I'm not asking to be friends. I don't want her to force herself down our throats either. But the bottom line is there's 34 people in here that would like to be friends in here. It's not about really Bobbles. It's about her being, less scary to everyone so that we can all just encourage each other and live peacefully. It's not really about Bobbles. It's about really, her not hating. We're just coexisting and letting other people go where they want and not have to make, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really all about Bobbles. Bobbles isn't 34 people. 68 years, 34 hearts. I want YouTube to notice that it's not only drama and evilness that for them it's all about money, YouTube. So and no offense, YouTube, any corporation is about that, right? But if we can encourage niceness, then that will generate a place for ads to be, because that's all we are to YouTube. But in the meantime, we're not letting evil seem more lucrative. Let's let peace be lucrative. You know, if that's what it takes for this social media platform to not keep repeating history, we don't have to repeat history. We can be aware of what we're doing, and that's what I'm doing. I'm making the numbers appeal to people who are in charge, and numbers is all that matters. They don't hear our voices, they see our numbers. So as we grow in numbers, our message is positivity. And that's the best thing. That's the way to achieve this. They won't hear our voices, they will see our numbers. So if we can make Bobbles, who is driven in a numbers sort of way as well, okay, okay, I see that, I get that, I get that. So we can all support each other, okay, right? And so in a way, we're playing their game, but it's a game of positivity. Yeah, it's a game of positivity. Ooh, yeah, change in numbers. Exactly, Winnie. Great way to put it. Yeah, right. We're trying to make change in numbers. We're thinking globally, starting locally. Yes, but she might. So that people who also don't agree with the not can support her as well. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna drop down for a few. I gotta tuck the kids in.
Okay. All right. No, I didn't say it's not Bobbles, Kendra. Because the other night even Bobbles stopped saying shady on here. She did. Exactly, Nepatrish. And she does good at trivia. She does good at trivia. She said, but she can't really without the donors. And that's, and that is true because that does appeal more. Um, I didn't say, I said both of them. And even with the shady and the blobbles things, right? That's what I said. And Sunshine even said that night. Because when Bobbles came up and started calling Sharon shady, we said, hey, and told her. Now, this is what I'm saying is this. I normally average. I'm going to let you guys in on my method of madness. You know how I always say I have a method of madness? That is the method of madness that I've been looking at. Because I feel like if YouTube and social media looks at numbers, well, then I'm sorry if it came out that way. I'm not going to rewind it. I'm going to just correct it. That they both were saying blobbles and shady. I want us all to. We all deserve it. We all deserve it. We all deserve it. And yeah, I just want to see. Yeah, that's all it is. I'm trying to lift a weight off. Like it, hello, happy Hanukkah. Like if I didn't like what, I didn't see what 420 chick said. I'm going to be honest. Yes, I didn't like that either. Sharon, I didn't like it either. But I'm looking at these numbers here, and there's 86 people, and I'm 90 now. Let's not all lie to ourselves. Let's not all lie to ourselves. On Christmas Eve, okay, at the end of my live stream, I'm being totally honest with you guys of how I'm thinking. Okay, this is total honest, right from my heart, honest. Okay, my heart and my head, how I'm thinking. That social media will not look at anything but something that has to do with the green. Okay. But for so long, I was told, ignore it, it will go away. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't, no, no, no. Let's just hear me out here. Hear me out. I got to blow my nose, you guys. Hold on. Don't hear that out. Just stick around for a second, please. This is important. All right. Prudently is a very stretched thin mod. Let's just say that. Okay. I know a lot of my mods in here are. Okay. I noticed that. Hi, Coward. Um, okay, Kendra, but let's just move forward. Let's keep moving on. Okay. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys how I've been thinking. How can I get this message of peace to work? How can we make it work? How can we make it work? Okay. So at the end of my last live stream, not the last one, the one prior to it. Okay. Right. But this is the only way I can see it working. Chrissy, but I feel that way about Lou. I think that Lou is feeling sicker in her. This is why I'm doing this. Do you guys think I'm silly when I talk about religion and faith? Not religion so much, but God, spirituality. Hi. Okay, well, don't state your opinion about Sharon anymore. Just say hi to me. 420 check, okay? That's all. That's all. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Okay. Listen, let me ask a serious question. I want audience involvement here. We can get rid of that person though. Absolutely. Um, all right, I think I just did. Oh no, somebody already did. I got good mods here. Okay. Okay. All right, we're letting the comment go. But my mods, a lot of mods are mods in other rooms too. A lot of channels. Thank you, Winnie, for answering that. A lot of channels will see good mods in other channels and they'll make them their mods. And they get, I never really see 420 chick come in here. They're usually blocked. Okay. I prefer to feel like that's why I'm still alive by the grace of God. There was a lot of times in my life I'd wonder why I was even alive. This is before cancer. I'd wonder why I was born, you know. I'd wonder before cancer. Okay. Right. And I'm just looking for us to coexist as if we actually literally lived in the same neighborhood in reality. Because I always compare it to if we really met these people on the streets, they wouldn't be acting this way. The only way to get social media to understand that stuff is by numbers and figures. And so I'm making a plea to the extra 38 people that are here because usually I do not have that many people, and I'm basing it on the end of the Christmas Eve chat that a lot of people, okay, but we're not doing that because they know I go back in and unblock. They block when I tell them to, Kendra, usually. But then it must have been a bad, you know, comment. I didn't see their comment either, Net Patricia. So let's move past that, just like you told prudently, Kendra. Okay, let's take your own advice. Let's do that. Right? Right. Good. Okay. Let's all let it go. You know, you see how many of those David's bras there must be? And of those, oh my God, I blocked currently at home. What the fuck? Oh my God. Give me a second here, you guys. Jeez, oh Pete. If I have a mod in here, block that David's bra. I gotta get. What the fuck? Seriously? Ah. Hi, can you guys hear me? I lost 8 years. I lost 8 years during that time because of evil trolls coming in. That was an act of evilness. You see? But I believe in there's a battle between good and evil. Oh, I know. I looked. There was like 22 thumbs up and 80 people in here. But anyway, show solidarity in the fight against evil. I mean, I believe that one little thing was, hi, Maureen. Hi, Nat Nat. Was a point, like a little thing, like of evilness. You know, they came in, always a battle, yeah. And by accident, I block prudently. I have to go out, and in the middle, thank you, Christy. And in the middle of that time, 8 years, didn't know what was going on, or we weeded out not 8 years, 16 years. Oh, good, cool, Sharon, that's good. But it's okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep, I don't want. I don't know how hard it would be for Lou and Trey to say, 77 new friends isn't that bad. New friends isn't that bad. And say, yeah, they made a mistake, and hope that Bobbles even said that no matter what, her answer was going to be, Lou's answer was going to be, she wasn't going to get mad at her. She said that. So Lou and Trey can just admit and take responsibility, because accountability, as they like to put it. They are very big on people taking accountability. So all they have to do is take accountability. They already know that Bobbles isn't going to get mad at them because she said it in her Christmas Eve live stream. And we'll be here to say, okay, thank you for doing that and taking accountability. And then Lou, who's been saying how sickly she feels, and maybe we'll be surrounded by this being in favor. Because now I never say, I wonder why I'm still alive, or why I'm here, or why I was born. I think it's by the grace of God. I can't believe they keep trying to remind me of the second chance of life they speak about, when I clearly remember the moment that I thought every breath was a chance of life. I'd love to give her support, Christy. Love to. Absolutely prayers for her. Love to have her in here. Would love to. Just not to talk about anything of that, just for her to feel the energy. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel a lot of good energy in here. I do. I really do. Oh my God, I just forgot what I said. Christy said, that's awful, SJ. I can't imagine. I'm like, I don't know what I said. It's just that I don't want to be blamed for something I didn't do. But I'm not angry that she said something out of anger to somebody and then it got found out. Hi, Kimberly. Kathy. I've never got to talk to her. You could ask Night Owl, Hidden Blessings. One night she said something, and I said, "Oh, no, no, I've never had a problem with Lou." And she said, "Really?" Because Lou had been already, she just was poisoned about it. But what I'm saying is I want to believe in a Christmas miracle. Half price Christmas cake. Oh, really, Adair? That is something, huh? Only 11? Oh, yes. Yes. No, no, no. It was a good thing. It's for all of us, Chrissy. Every breath we take in life, every day we wake up, I'm so thankful for life. You know when people go to church or, I don't know, like whatever it is, right? Whatever you guys want to call it, whatever makes you feel comfortable, right? Do you bring up the negativity that you feel outside, or do you shed it at the door and just let yourself be enveloped in a feeling a certain kind of way? I don't know if I'm being silly. Sometimes I feel like I'm being silly for being grateful. Like, am I overly grateful? I don't know. Because it's scary to have to say to somebody who says, "Oh, mom, don't talk about how you want to be cremated or your last wishes." It's morbid. And having to say, "No, I know it's morbid, but it's reality." Am I wrong for feeling like you guys are the reason why I'm alive? If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I'd be. 30 strangers that joined our chat today, or people who aren't strangers and they're chatting away in here, feeling relief from that Christmas Eve live stream. I don't care if it was a brief few minutes. I'm gonna I'm gonna let it last as long as it lasts. I'm gonna let it last. I'm no kid, but I can believe in a Christmas miracle. And if 30 more people than usual, 30 to 40 more people than usual, want to believe in it with me, wow, that's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. If I want to cry tears of joy, I can cry tears of joy. I get them more often than tears of pain. People love to talk about hurt, hurt, hurt. They're crying because they're hurt. I'm sad that they don't know what tears of joy mean, but I get them more often than not. I appreciate them. I love them. Yeah. We have so much more golden light of positivity. Like, man, anything, like, feel like it of a cleansing. Yeah, just like you said, soul cleansing. Please. Right, Elliot? And I apologized because I demanded an apology from her the next day of the thing, but I forgot that when I ended that live stream, she hung around just for a second or two. And I told her, "You really do look really beautiful tonight." And she said, "Thank you." And I said, we both said at the same time, really, "I'm sorry for anything I ever said that hurt you." And I just hope, instead of seeing this as a demand that they all do this, they all do that, they all do this, they all do that. I don't remember that, Winnie. Yeah, I don't want people to feel like I see people a lot saying move on from it. And I don't even think I knew what moving on meant until this moment, right this second in here. Seeing 25 more people allowing me to move on. It keeps fluctuating. That's okay. But you guys are the reason I'm alive. All of you guys. To Bobbles. She did. Her hair looked great. And I was so grateful for Sunshine. Because with Sunshine, without Sunshine there, I was losing it with Bobbles. Even Adair was nicer at the end, and I had to laugh. I told Mr. Rourke I had timed him out. And she talked to you, and she answered your question, Adair. I have a new book to read, Adair, by the way. And I just wanted to, yeah. Oh, it's very therapeutic. So therapeutic. It really is. John Tesh said on the John Tesh show. And well, the thing was, she hung out. Like, so I knew she hung out to say something in the back, it's just me. Yeah. I didn't even know you, Chrissy. Imagine how it feels for somebody to have a stranger hate them. But I feel like it's such a weight lifted, like you just said, Christy. Yeah, that's why I said it means so much to see people who you thought hated you be allowed to be kind. But people who are kind, they have a lot inside of them. Oh, Sharon. They have a lot inside of them that they want to be kind to everybody. And it just makes it easier. But I'm just waiting. She did say, I know, Sharon. I know. But maybe not. Because she sees there's friends of hers here. You're right. You're right, Tomcat. Good point. Good point. I know. I know. But the numbers here show that there's 25 and it's fluctuated. People might have had to do things. Right. That's my point. That's always been my point, is to show there's more people who want good than want evil. But that same advice of ignore it, it'll go away, turn the other cheek, don't lower yourself to their level, has always taken precedence um, in their mind, in their guilt. And people who will go that low know that was what was the norm. That was the norm to people. You know what I'm saying? I know, Christy. But I feel like when you think about one of the worst places you can be injured in war is the Achilles tendon. So you always have to look down for your enemies. You have to go low. You have to protect yourself. No great general ever said, ignore it, it will go away. Weeds don't go away. Rust doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. And with this platform of social media being free, they make money off what the message we give. They're just going to look at where the money generates. And if the money generates in evil, then that's where they'll. I mean, lawlessness only happens when we throw down our arms. And I'm not saying that sometimes you don't have to fight, but I felt that, and based on the fact that there is more people in here than usual, those amount of people want to believe that was a Christmas miracle too. Yeah, let's be too blessed to be stressed. You know, I saw her video of saying that's a lie, which we all know it couldn't be. That was right out and out proof. And we all know that Lou is sick and that it's going to look like we're the bad guys if we keep pushing for the fact that no, that's proof. They're counting on that, Lou. And it's just going to make you sicker because Sharon and I feel so slighted about what we've gone through for this last year and a half. The fact that they would use Lou's sickness to try to make us look bad compared to the fact that we've been blamed for so many things we didn't do. But I felt like Bobbles wanted to release the stress off herself too. I hope. And I think there's 30 more people in here that want to as well. You know, I think that there's a lot of people who still want to believe that Christmas miracle. And I went from being so angry when I saw, her response to that. And then I went from being so, desperate to make Miss Passion know that no, in no way do I hate that woman, that, and then I came on live stream and saw that the numbers reflected to me that people still believe in a Christmas miracle with me. So I thought, I'm going to tell these people what I was thinking last night when too, I was too tired. And so I didn't go live. And I said, well, I'm just going to see what happens anyway. And I thought to myself, sometimes I guess I will talk to myself, right? But I thought to myself, I wouldn't be alive without you guys. And that I wanted to tell you that. So I thought, well, I'll let that be the message. I want to tell Miss Passion that I love her. I want to tell Lou I haven't quite loved you yet, but I hope I mean, I'm open to you coming in here and you feeling in his favor. I'm all for holy rolling sometime. And I don't know. I'm sorry if I feel that way, but that's how I feel. Apologize to her for what? I didn't do anything to her, Kendra. I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do, but I'm also not going to demand one from her. Positive prayers to Carrie Ann B's daughter right now. Please, that's all. Just focus the fact that I feel that I want to bless people. I don't want to stress people. Who wants to do that? Let's bless people instead of stress people. Carrie Ann B, positive prayers and light to your daughter and to all of you. Absolutely, Tomcat. Absolutely. It would be wonderful if there was some public apologies made. But I don't think they need to come from this side. I mean, I don't want to fool anybody and make them think that I don't think that side is driven by a lot of evil. When I say I believe there is a fight between good and evil, don't get me twisted. I think this is the good side. This is the good side. I think we should do a silent prayer for all of us. And the prayer for Lou needs to be that she needs to realize until she gets in good graces with God and stop saying somebody who is here by the grace of God needs to burn in hell. And saying that I have a black soul. You know what I mean? She needs to understand that her words hurt. She hasn't been giving me any prayers. Oh, there's good and evil, Elliot. Read the book of Job. Or I can read it for you guys. Yeah. Oh, they've said rotten things. What Sharon put out cannot be negated. It's the truth. Oh, so we won't all meet in heaven, Winnie. That wouldn't be justice. I see it. I see it, Kendra, because listen, if I'd have listened to Prudently a long time ago, I wouldn't be going through this. Kendra. If I'd have listened then, like Kendra, you have to admit that when somebody says, oh yeah, and I saw your kids, they were in a bucket down at the clinic. That shit's bad. Or when they're putting sexual stuff about your kids and stuff. It's bad. That's hard to let go. I'm surprised I'm even able. Yes, yes. No, not SG and Bobbles. No. 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 Not SG and Bobbles. It starts with you guys. That's where it starts. what Sharon put out, she threw herself in front of a train for me. Sharon threw herself in front of a train. You don't want me to text you prudently? You bitch, you haven't even answered my phone calls. Sorry. I love you. I'm only kidding. Sharon put something out that she knew people were going to say, oh, it's on Christmas. Lou has cancer. But never did we think they would say it was a lie. Because it isn't a lie. I mean, you can't deny that. And the timeline is right. But if people seriously, well, chaos, that's Carrie Ann B, not Carrie Ann Man. You guys say stop calling names, and I say Carrie Man. I'm sorry. Sunshine's funny. Sunshine's funny. Oh, I didn't know she was in a chat. Really? So Tiffany H privated it, huh? Lou, man, you got to get right with God, Lou. Yeah, they're different. Yeah, they're different people. Yeah. I didn't know they did that, Sharon. Really? Sharon. See, I love Sharon. I didn't know she did that. Right. But see, Babos wants to say it's lies. And I'm hoping that in this live stream, after seeing this live stream, she'll realize she'll feel better, Christy, if she lets God's light shine on her. I'm not trying to say anything there, but to me, I feel like I'm here by the grace of God because they're letting me and my daughter take the rap for them talking about Bible's kids or whatever. I know you're not a religious person, Kathy, but like with cancer, of course I'm going to pray to God. Who else can I pray to? No, I know. I just need them to stop talking about us. It's stressful for everybody. It's stressful for everybody. But I believe I'm here by the grace of God, and they make lies up for me, and they say I have a black soul, and It's like bullshit. Talk bad about my daughter. I know, Kathy. We're not gonna forgive and forget, but I'm just sick of it. It's so old. It's so old. Isn't it old for them yet? You know? It should be so old. But I live for drama too. I mean, like if there was genres of movies, Lifetime movies are drama. Like if it was up to me, that whole cancer experience, right? I'd have had like a soundtrack to it. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. Hello, my friend, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. And then I would have lived. Who said, wow, Shannon? No, don't block you, 420. I just mean, I don't really see me having people put prayer hands in my live chat for someone's cancer to come back. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. 420 chick, that's what they did. It was them who said nobody would come to my funeral. It was Bobbles who did a eulogy for Sharon. And Sharon's last two videos are truth. They're not lies. I mean, truth is truth. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in God, I didn't, yeah, but we didn't do that. We didn't bring up kids. I don't know if that's somebody's full name or something, but I didn't know that. Yeah, they try to say that Nobody blocked you, Kendra. You're still here. I know, you're right. They put my kid's full name. See? Right there. You can't deny that we say no full names. And you know what I mean? I'm not trying to encroach my beliefs. I'm not calling any kind of religion. I'm just saying that I prayed to God when I got cancer to live. I didn't have any other. What? Targets? Fucking no, man.